Cock-a-doodle-doo, Silverheads. It is Friday. We made it through another week. That slave driver is trying to pound our square pegs into a round hole, and I'm here to tell you, we're not going to take it anymore. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Independent Experience. I'm IndieXP, and we're coming to you again on Friday, March 6th, 2020. It is 7:30 in the a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check local listings, and it is hella dark out. When we come to you again on Monday, it is going to be even more hella dark out because daylight savings time happens Sunday morning. It is going to be dark forever, I think. But let's go ahead and take a look at the overnight markets and see where we're going to be starting today off at. Gold is up nicely, currently at $16.8784. Silver also up, currently at $17.56, giving us a ratio of 96.12. Platinum is back up over $900, currently at $904.78. And palladium continuing to run back towards $2,700. It is up nicely at $26.5685. In other precious metals markets, rhodium lost $100 yesterday. It's currently at $11,300. Copper is back down to $2.56, and aluminum is at $7.76. Barrels of crude oil took a big old dump last night. We're down under $45 a barrel, currently at $44.17. The Dow Jones and the NASDAQ. Well, some days you're going to win, some days you're going to lose. This week we have seen big winners and big losers all week long. One thing to keep in mind is the Dow is up for the week. We are still in positive territory for this week. We'll see where we end up with at this weekend. But the Dow lost 969 points yesterday to close out at 121.28, and the NASDAQ was down to 87.3859. If you guys follow the Bitcoin market, you're probably pretty happy. We're currently at 91.25 even. The Utah Goldback exchange rate for right now is $2.93. We gained a couple cents yesterday. I'm glad to see that. I imagine with the gains that we've seen on gold overnight, we'll see that boost up some too. In today's video, it's Friday. What else to add than a beefy bar? Adding a big old fat 10-ounce bar to the stack. That flash. Flash, flash, flash. This is from the Royal Canadian Mint. It's a 10-ounce, 4.9 silver. Very, very cool. Individually numbered. Very cool as well. Let's check out that back. Got that Royal Canadian Mint mark on there. Always nice to see. This is my second one. So I picked this up as part of the ASEERP Hoard. So we have a coin show coming up here in Indianapolis this weekend, the monthly 71st Street coin show. Be heading to that. Plan on making a few purchases, but the big news is I'm also looking to sell. I have the Proof 70 2019 S American Silver Eagle Enhanced Reverse Proof that I think I'm going to sell. But I've got good reason why I want to sell it. So, as you know, there's this little game that Red-Headed Step Stacker has come up with called the Dorado 13. And last month he brought me on as a co-host with him, and we had a ton of fun. Looking forward to it. It is happening again next Friday, March 13th. You're going to want to tune in for that. We have great prizes, even if you're not in the game. If you didn't pay to get in the game, don't worry. There's going to be silver giveaways. There's going to be gold giveaways to the people in the live stream during the game. So you're going to want to stick around, check that out. you do have one chance to get into the Dorado 13 still, and that is through eBay. The very last Dorado 13 ticket is up for sale on eBay through Friday night next week. You just type in Dorado 13, or I'm going to post a link down in the description below. I haven't checked it yet, but the starting bid, I believe, was $36 on it, but there's a buy it now of $200. Now, why is the buy it now so high? Well, it's because there's a lot of gold that's guaranteed in this one. At the bare minimum, there's going to be 7 grams of gold in this thing. So 7.5 grams of gold, I think. So I won last month. I won 5.69 grams of gold in the Dorado 13. Now, as a co-host, I didn't think it was very fair that the co-host wins, even though it was cool that I won. That would have been a lot of cool gold to have. But I told Step Stacker, I said, keep it. Let's roll it into next month, and we're going to make it a big one. We're going to make it a huge one. So he automatically adds 2 grams of gold into it to kind of sweeten the pot. So it is going to be massive. He bought the pay dirt yesterday from Chris and mine down in Dahlonega, Georgia. So it's going to be awesome. You guys definitely want to check that out. If you haven't gotten in yet, you've got one chance left. Go ahead and look down in that description down below. Follow the link to eBay. Check that out. Even if you're not interested, you're going to want to watch it just to see how that goes. That's going to be an amazing, amazing auction, I think. So, but back to where I was going with this before we got into the advertising. I am actually going to be starting my own gold giveaway that we're going to be running kind of as a sister game to the Dorado 13 called Fuego de Oro. And Fuego de Oro is going to be pretty much the same format as the Dorado 13. But I'm also going to be getting into making my own pay dirt to sell. So you want to stick around for that. We've got some really interesting things coming up. The reason I'm selling my American Silver Eagle enhanced reverse proof is to get the seed money for getting that project off the ground. I need about $1,500 to get all of my equipment and bags and sealers and stickers and dirt and gold to get the first rounds of things going. And, well, I have something that's worth about $1,500. So we're going to take that to the coin show, try to get rid of that. It's not something that I need the money, but if I have one coin that I can sell, that is all pretty much pure profit. I got it from the mint. I paid to get it graded. I'm in it for a couple $100, but I'll sell it for $1,500. That's $1,300 I did not have made. So I am not going to take less than $1,500 for it, but we'll see. Well, if anybody bites, then we're ready to go. If not, then it might be a little bit slower getting on. I think Step Stacker and I are kind of in the same boat. We're going to put everything we have into it, which isn't going to be a lot, so it's going to be slow going. So make sure you stick around and check that out here in the coming months. We'll keep you updated on where we're going with that. So, guys, I do greatly appreciate every single one of you. And if you happen to appreciate me, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button right there. I'm going to post a link right up here, over here somewhere. It's going to be over here to yesterday's video. If you want to go ahead and check that out, we added the tiniest gold coin that you probably will see. In stark contrast to the 10-ounce beefy bar we added today, I can tell you that. If you happen to be new to the Independent Experience, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there, and the thumb up and the bell. I haven't had any coffee yet, guys. I apologize. Go ahead and hit that bell icon so you can be notified of when new content is coming out. I've been IndyXP from the Independent Experience, and I am here once again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.